Okay, this is just a brief video to make some more close-up observations of the E-field directional antenna system. So at least not in the room, so it's a bit more easy to get proper observations. So first of all, I'll use this meter, but this time I've got it on the 50 volt AC selection because it just works out a better range for running this at 5 watts, right? And by the way, this is quite impressive. So what we can see is towards the front here from this position that we've got quite a high deflection. Okay, I'll just show where I am. Now I come around, and as I move around the back here, you can see it's actually dropped quite a bit. I'll just improve that brightness. Right, and that's actually very close to the back there, right? So not much action off the back there relative to the side, a little bit more action, and then around the front, and you can see even though I'm not actually as close, that's quite a distance really, that there's a lot more of a deflection. Now I'll move it to the where am I? Sorry, it's hard to see. I'll go to the 0.5 milliamp, which is 500 microamp, and you'll see that's really hitting hard at the front, but it's probably a bit too sensitive even for it to notice it drop down at the back, right? So I'll now switch to the Blinky Lights Magic Wand. So now it's got two names, Blinky Lights and Magic Wand. You know that some hams say, this sort of thing just doesn't show you anything. You need whisper, apparently. But these sort of hams don't understand electromagnetism. So this sort of thing that shows me nothing, that takes a lot of energy to illuminate, shows me nothing, Blinky Lights. As you can see, the Blinky Lights are very bright in this particular spot. And as I move around with the Blinky Lights Magic Wand, you notice it's getting a lot dimmer at the back, okay? Now I'm actually fairly close, so I'll move a little bit further away, and you can see that's a lot dimmer, okay? Now I'll try get around the front here a little bit, okay? And now I'm actually quite a bit away, and look how bright it is, right? Quite a bit away. Very bright. So the blinky light that shows me nothing, according to some hams, shows me a lot. These people do not understand electromagnetism. Anyway, so when this goes up in the air, at least I've projected the E-fields outwards, which nobody does with antennas. What I'm doing is quite unique. And when it's up in the air, they need to have direction, and that will be down towards the transmission line. This will keep it off to one side. The line itself won't radiate, but Faraday's laws of induction tell us that E-field lines terminate on conductors. But the great thing is, if I'm correct, which I'm pretty confident I am, when it's up in the air, I'll be able to rotate it, and I'll be able to have it behave like a beam, a directional antenna, and an extremely small one for the 40 meter band. So, yes, some of these hams that like to come in with their ridiculous comments about, why don't you just use whisper and blinky lights and meters mean nothing? Well, guess what? I don't like whisper. And whisper wasn't around in 1950, and hams did a lot back then too, right? I don't like whisper. And if I send a beacon and monitor on SDRs, guess what? That's accurate real-time observations, okay? It's accurate real-time observations. I don't need whisper. 7-3, and thanks for watching.